Gute und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Baldur's Gate 3. Wir zocken hier eine Runde weiter. So. Mir ist hier was eingefallen. Ich vielleicht... alle durch. Die Säure durch. Oh mein Gott. Wie wir hier das Tor reinkommen. Also auf jeden Fall habe ich gedacht, hier oben ist ja der Stein. Und hier ist was... Oh. Hat's erledigt. Hat's erledigt. Jetzt los. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Direkt drin, gell? Ach doch, geht nicht. Außer Reichweite. Oh mein Gott. Wieso erreiche ich das nicht? Hm.
On my honor.
Oh nee, oder? Ach was? Wieso kann ich die nicht bewegen? Jetzt. Schieß drauf, was ist denn jetzt? Unterbrochen? Oh mein Gott. Ist doch gegangen. Noch ein Kampfschrei. Aha. Ich stehe da hinten drin. Feuer. Oh, robust. Ich will wechseln. Hm. Feuerball hat getroffen, aber naja. Was? So, hab ich denn jetzt gehalten? Ich wollte mich halt. Oh Gott. Ist fertig. Da musst du aufpassen, ne? Da läuft schön das Feuer durch.
Can't have me. Not yet.
last much longer.
Da drauf. Oh, Fehlschlag. Oh nein. Boah. Okay, besiegt. Ist not so easy, ne? Das geht schon ganz schön lange. Wieder mal. Ja, und wer es noch nicht gemacht hat, auf YouTube, ne, bitte abonnieren. Abonnieren und teilen. Die sind mir noch ein bisschen zu stark. Ich erstmal woanders dahin. Oh, jetzt bin ich da in der Range. Weg. Was ist denn los?
The Githyanki joining our company. Not a collaboration I'd have anticipated, but a welcome one nonetheless.
So, gehen wir erstmal da oben hin. Wir haben ja noch viel zu tun. Ich denke mal, wir kommen wieder zurück. Ein Spaziergang im Wald, das ist so toll. Lalala. Gehen wir mal hier entlang. Waren wir schon mal hier an dem Wagen? Was verwenden?
Another broken trap. Who made these things?
Das war eine Falle. Die Fallenleger.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
Oh,
By the nine hells! Open the gate! Cannon! No!
oh.
Shit! Form a line!
Das sind aber viele Goblins.
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade
Oh, oh, oh.
and suffer its sting.
Einfach abgestochen. Also da oben ist einer. Was? Okay.
heading there.
%. Ah ja, machen wir mal auf 40%, ne? Ist sonst gar nichts. Und ein Fehlschlag, ich glaub's ja nicht. Hä? Ja, komm.
Onward.
Und das jetzt?
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards!
These boots have seen everything.
Das war mein eigener. Ich habe meinen eigenen Mann getroffen. Und den wollte ich treffen. Oh Gott, nein, nein, nein. Ich sag ja, ich bin voll der Anfänger.
By sickle and sword, strike them down!
Ah ja, danke.
On the move.
Na gut, der ist wenigstens hinüber. Es wird doch nicht zu schwer sein, das noch hinzukriegen, oder? Der fehlt drauf. Was? Na ja, gut.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
Fehlschlag, ich glaub's doch einfach nicht. Erstmal sehen, wie das alles hier so funktioniert, ne? Gut, der ist hin. Ist hier vorne hin und... Ich habe eine erhöhte Position jetzt auch. Haben wir mal da drauf, ne? Ein Fehlschlag, der Hexenpfeil. Oh, voll down geprügelt. Nochmal ein Pfeil. Komm, hier drauf. Der ist hinüber, schon mal gut.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
They were tenacious. I wonder what they wanted here, other than bloodshed.
Taste of goblins to come, I fear. Must be a horde nearby.
Nehmen wir alles mit. Die Goblins brauchen sie nicht mehr. Was ist das? Bestienfleisch. Mitnehmen. Das brate ich mir. Was? Verbrechen? Oh Mann. Was macht er mit einem Schädel? Keine Ahnung. Ich nehme mal mit.
The air is ripe with magic. Quite ready for you.
Gut, der ist geheilt, ne?
Let's move.
Gut. Oh, da oben liegt noch eine. gut. Hä? Ah, die haben sich auch geöffnet. Ah, ich Glückspilz. Ich habe schon gedacht, die wollten mich jetzt draußen behalten.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable! Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foul-bloods ain't known for courage.
So, Würfel. Ja, reicht doch.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
Genau, wir brauchen Heiler. Was kann ich hier machen? Okay.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Okay. Müssen wir noch Druidin finden, ne? Ah, da ist noch so ein Teil. Da kannst Schnellreise machen, bestimmt dann. Aber wir gehen erstmal hier rein. Wir müssen erkunden, erkunden, erkunden. Die Senke. In der Senke gibt es keine Geschenke.
This grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful. This grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful. Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need. Sylvanus, guide your path.
Na ja, gut.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back, right now.
Waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Du musst irgendwie da unten rein, ne?
Swing and
Children!
swing and...
Look who's here! This is no fortress.
Guck mich erstmal um. So, eine Heilerin. Was ist hier? Komm ich hier nicht rein, ne? Mit der hier reden.
By Mordai's
Him.
eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Voll einstellen. Oh mein Gott. Beneid dich.
Lower.
Komm, lass ihn knien. Auf den Knie. Geil. Er macht's auch
You
noch.
saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Mo. Ist er nochmal davon gekommen, ne?
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough? The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run. The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Gut.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Hm.
What to...
Komm, wir helfen doch, ha?
If it ain't the fearless Goblin Slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot. Thanks, Mum. Now please do feck off. Them devils ain't local. They're refugees. Fella who runs this place offered them shelter. Druids. And they ain't the friendly type. The only one of them worth a damn was the leader. And he ain't here anymore. Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Danke.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Hm.
Easy money. Yeah, right.
I hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades. Damn goblins! Like the sight of blood, do you? Thought you'd have had your fill at the gate. Might be more blood spilled yet, if Zevlor starts in on the lectures again. Well, finally. Someone who ain't got horns where their good sense should be. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged him, the stupid bastard. Bravery? No. When it gets you killed, it's just called stupidity. That was lesson 1. If Liam had only bloody listened.
Naja, alle Entscheidungen tragen Konsequenzen mit sich, ne? Der da, hat der was?
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Nee.
I miss my forge.
Steinfür. Muss wieder zurück. Da ist die Steintür. Passiert da was? Ui. Ah, erst anders.
Please, have mercy.
Bin ich wieder in der Senke? Hier hoch? Hä? Ich wollte hier außen rum.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
Doch, dann fällt aus, ne?
I failed to see the
Dann will ich hier drüber. Und mal schauen. Ein Eichhörnchen. Was? Kann man reden? Oh, süß.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
Die Sau. Studieren.
You follow the squirrel's gaze to a pair of clumsy, ugly feet. Your own, on her territory. Looking around, her territory extends from one end of the grove to another.
Okay. Ihr Barbarin. Naja, kommt nun. Verschwind, Eichhörnchen.
The squirrel freezes, muscles tensed in alarm. She gets the message. After a final squeak of warning, break the rules and there will be trouble, she scurries away.
Danke, Eichhörnchen.
Won't budge.
Da komme ich auch nicht hin, ne? Okay. Das Eichhörnchen, ja. Bin schon aggro. Wir suchen uns einen Weg. Wieder in das Senke zurück. Komme ich hier rum? Hoffentlich kriege ich keinen Tritt. Was, mit einer Kuh reden?
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Mu. Oh, scheußliche Kuh. Arkanenkunde. Wirbel. Ah ja, geschafft. Und jetzt? Die Kuh macht Mu.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Mu. Und die Kühe machen Mühe. Mu. Oh Gott.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Wow. Fehlschlag.
You look the rocks over, but find no sign of a way through.
Okay, gescheitert. Und hier los.
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you something.
A ring.
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails? Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested? You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
Da gebe ich dir mal Kurzschwert. Hm.
Nothing.
Okay.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Hm.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Hätten wir doch was geklaut, oder? Ciao. Und weg ist er. Egal. Wir machen hier weiter.
Please, let us through.
It is forbidden. Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Ui, ja. Und jetzt? Wo ist denn Beckel?
Every Githyanki has held a sword by age 6 and claims their first kill by age 10. Yet these tieflings claim barely a single warrior among them. It's a wonder they've survived even this long. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. I expect I am your first. I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Decadent, then. Lacking in economy. Like so much of this world and its undisciplined people.
Look at them!
This place seems remarkably tense for a sacred grove. Perhaps we shouldn't linger. But let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all.
Na gut, ich gehe erstmal runter. Das heilige Becken.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, get back! No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Yes. Yes, I see.
Okay, er brüllt nur.
Oh, I do wish I could understand you.
Okay, muss speichern, ne? Kann ja mal nicht schaden, ne? Hallo.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Ah. Ah, ja, gut.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Oh.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witness mistook obvious silver dragon for brass. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? Really? Well, this does complicate things. But then again, well, never mind. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
Oh, ja.
Complexum tuum aptera ortum ad nostifera.
Er ist beschäftigt, ne? Der hat zu tun hier.
Keep their confidence if you insist.
Da ist ein Schwein. Na ja, gut. Muss ich mit dem Schwein reden, oder? Pumpf, pumpf. Okay. Da los, der pennt. Es wird gefährlich. Aber vorsichtig. Ah. Schläfst du da weiter? Gut. Aha. Da sind wir oben beim Eichhörnchen. Was ist jetzt los? Warum ist die runtergefallen? Bist du doof? Fällt die einfach runter? Ah. Nee, springen will ich auch nicht. Wir brauchen Trank, ne?
No time to rest.
Was ist mit dir, Vögelchen, los? Piep, piep, piep. Ah, nichts stillen da.
Speak. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
Okay. Versuchen wir es so. Mhm.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe. It searches for news of Master Halsin. Only he can set this right. If he is gone, well, pray that he is not. I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order, and my voice will not matter.
Okay. Gehen wir mal hier rein.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga? Release her.
She's still...
Eine Schlange?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Kann ich überhaupt Gedanken lesen? Machen wir das mit dieser Natur. Das Gleichgewicht, ne?
I hear the Tree Father's spirit in your words. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Tila, die Schlange, hä?
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Soll ich so mal fragen nach dem Artefakt? Ah, ein bisschen später.
This will all be over.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Ist das ansteckend?
No, nothing like that. Though if I fail to treat it, then the consequences would not be contained to me alone. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Ja, mal fragen, ob der Gegenstand dadurch kaputt geht, ne?
Trust me when I say, the loss of the occasional wizard staff or tome of enchantment is a bargain given the cost of allowing me to deteriorate. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Wo ist?
These things have stayed interesting.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off. She's a child. A devil child. One who tried to steal from us. Yet she failed. That's what matters.
Hatten, ne?
No one stopped me yet.
Werte. Okay. Okay.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. Master Halsin. Perhaps Goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, Silver. Stay close.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire.
I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the Grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well.
They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way.
With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the Grove forever shrouded.
Oh, was passiert jetzt? Nix. Ah, gut. Die Ratte? So.
I don't want blood on my hands.
Ja, geschafft.
The wolf's fur bristles. He wants to jump, wants to bite. His eyes dart back and forth as he sniffs the air. He can't see them anymore, but he can smell them. Many, many strangers. The wolf bares his teeth. He doesn't take orders from you. He would chase you down if not for his master.
Okay. Das wird Diebstahl, ne? Und die Truhe kann ich auch nicht öffnen? Diebstahl. Mal reden.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Okay.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. History or myth, whatever is depicted here is long past.
That mural.
Ja, ich hab's nicht so mit Religion.
Look like dark justiciate.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Geschichte geht. Oh, da hinten ist auch noch was.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
Okay, das funktioniert. Ich erstmal hier rein, ne? Dienstbodenquartier. Alles wäre Diebstahl, ne, wenn ich hier was nehmen würde.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off. She's a child.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
Nee, hinlegen will ich mich nicht.
I know. We're nearly done.
Okay, mit dem Vogel, ne? Du, macht ihr schon was mit dem Vogel? Ich hoffe, das war jetzt kein Diebstahl, ne? Mit dem Porträt da. Das ist Brot. Nee, stehlen tue ich da mal nichts.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
A moment. This medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
Mehr als nötig. Mir ist was ins Auge gekrochen, ja. Ah.
Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
The bird's eyes are glassy. Its breathing weak.
Machst du mir auch wirklich die Larve aus dem Auge raus?
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halcyon, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Ich nehme jede Hilfe an.
Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
Was nehme ich denn da jetzt am besten, ne?
Nothing? You're sure? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halcyon was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halcyon was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin.
It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a
Alles gut,
threat
Banjols,
before I
danke.
told you everything. Now, do I have your
Und bei
word
dir auch
or
alles
not?
gut.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. You can't cure what you don't understand. And as much as I know about mind flayers, I can't make heads nor tails of this. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? I can't make any promises. This is like nothing we've seen before. But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option. Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Ja, wenn ich mich verwandle, denke ich, das geht. Versprochen. Aha.
Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
Gut, alles was hier anfasst, wird als Diebstahl gewertet, ne? Da ist die Tür aufgegangen, oder was? Fragen über Fragen. Wie werden wir den Parasiten los? Aber wenn wir ihn loswerden in einer anderen Folge, danke fürs Zuschauen. Und teilen, liken, abonnieren nicht vergessen, ne? Vor allem abonnieren bei YouTube. Dafür ein Dankeschön. Also bis zum nächsten Mal. Cheerio.